Hey everybody and welcome back to another video. Woo! I'm floating. How are you doing? We're doing a wonderful Guild Wars 2 video today, and it's about settings. All right, when I got started, I was looking all over to try to find some good settings that would work for me in Guild Wars 2. So I thought I'd take a moment and take you through what I am using for my settings. Don't know if they're the best settings, but I think they're the best for what I do. The game looks great, and when I stream it, it looks fantastic. So let's go through what I've got for a setup, and maybe it'll help you out too. So let's go in here. Let's go into our options. Let's first go and look at our first thing, our general options, our English or server time, time of day, default, cursor contrast off. I've got a whole bunch of stuff checked on in here. Some of the things like there's a like an auto loot. Where is that? Yeah, auto loot, auto pickup comes through playing the game. It's part of the I believe it's under. Let me check real quick. It's under one of my. Oops, not that. It's under one of the masteries. I believe in the pack commander. You now have the option to have loot from creatures you deposit automatically into your inventory. So yeah, it's part of playing the game. You'll be able to get some masteries and load that up. So that's one of the things right off the bat. If you see something different within what I have than you, it's probably because it was something that was added through gameplay. All right, so AoE loot, auto loot on interact. Show all enemies' names, NPCs' names, blah, blah. I've always shown my name and disable closing windows. I have that off. I have show skill recharge, show target health percent. I always like that. I have the next the next bunch of things off on there. Upon character select, I have Jennifer backgrounds. You can change what background that you want. I really enjoy that, to be able to have whatever background that was, when things were being released. So that's always a lot of fun. Let's see. What else we have? So my dynamic hub, I've got everything as always shown, defaulted. Let's see. Temporary show UI for notifications. You show ally names. Yep. And then I have, these are kind of personal preferences of rotation speed. I've got all the way to the right for the camera. Horizontal positioning, vertical positioning, positioning far, collision sensitivity, zoom sensitivity, and field of view. You can mess with those and see what works for you the best. Field of view, invert camera is off. I have enabled camera shake on there, so it'll shake a little bit. If it's too much for you, you can take that off. Let's see, disable player camera shake. Nail camera teleportation, use free camera. I have those off. Enable first person camera. I have that on. Adjust camera to character height. That's really nice if you have a very large character or a very short character. You can click on that and it will move that around. Combat movement. I have ground targeting to normal. Double tap to evade. Double click to attack and interact. Then I also have stop auto attacking and auto targeting on and then a little bit further down, lock ground targets within that. So we got that going on. In competitive, team colors, enemies only. The standard enemy models, I have a disabled. Let's see, enemies only for WW. Nothing is clicked on there for the rest. And then let's see, for streaming, content streaming, I have it at idle. Groups, I've got nothing on for that. And then for mounts, I have mount enable camera roll. Yeah. So that's what I have on for my options for there. Then within the graphics options, this is going to be different, of course, for everybody's computer. I have mine set specifically so that maximizes me for streaming. So I have it in Windows full screen mode. I have my frame limiter to 60, and I have an interface size to large, which that is the largest that it can actually go. I wish it. Wait. Interface? Wait. Hold on. Can I go larger? What? They just went to larger? Hold on. Wait, did that. Okay, hold on. Did that change my text in my chat panel? Hold on. It's that big right now. When did this come out? Let's go back to large. Oh my gosh, this changed. This changes everything. When did they put this in? Okay, I'm not, you all might know me as being an ESO streamer. I know all the ins and outs of everything when anything happens. Didn't know about this one. Oh my gosh, we've got larger. Let's go with that. I'm going to have to like adjust some things and move some stuff around. Like, oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Okay. I can see things so much better. I am terrible at not being able to read my chat over here. Does this allow me to move it? I might have to unlock it later. All right. I'll have to mess with that. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. You all can probably see it a whole lot better now, too. Oh my gosh, this is great. All right. So there's all my things. Advance DPI scaling, advanced settings. You can do your presets. I have my animations set to high. FXAA, high. Terrain and sky, high. Native for my sampling. Shadows are high. Shaders are high. Character models at medium. And character models at... Is there a high to that, or did I change that? Ooh, I might have to, check out some of these things for myself. Because all of these usually just go to high in there. So, character model limit at medium. Man, I'm going to have to mess with that, see some of the good settings, because I got a good computer. So, yeah, go in there, check out your stuff, see how good it looks. Let's see. Best texture filtering, effect, LOD, high res, vertical sync, all that is on for me. My post-processing, custom. I take the bloom off. The bloom was a little bit too shiny, especially when I was in Lion's Arch. And then I saw that I could take off the bloom and made a whole heck of a lot of difference. Everything else there, the color grain, the light rays, all that's on. Ambient occlusion, depth bar, motion blur, environmental zone intensity, all that. There you go. Then in the next one for the sound options, this is kind of the simpler one. In here, it's whatever you kind of like. Right now I have my music off and background sounds off just through my computer because I didn't want it to go over me talking on the video. But you can adjust that. Usually when I know I'm going to be doing a lot of story stuff, I put the music back on because I love all that stuff with the change of music. So you can set that to any effects that you want in there. Let's see. Unique sounds are all. Players unique item sounds are all. Default device for whatever that's using in there. And then musical interval. I have it right down the middle. And I don't have anything clicked on there. So that I hear my Guild Wars 2 in the background, so I know it's running. I'm not muting any alerts or anything like that. And then control options. All right, so we got our control options in here. Now this, key bindings basically is what we're going through. Now there's a few things that are kind of just standard stuff that you're going to want to make sure that you have on there. Other things are very customizable and really make a big difference, especially when we're dealing with mounts and the like. So basic movements, I don't think I changed any of this except I added a button for my auto walk, or just changing to walk, not auto walk, because that's through my R. I added my mouse 4 up to that, going along. All the different skills that we have. Going through here, profession skills and so forth. A lot of these are all on default. My targeting stuff, take target as at T, next enemy tab in there. All these, if you want to specialize in all of that in there for your auto targeting, you can add things for that. I don't have anything in there. User interface. So I actually do have to assign something for my mail. I always kind of just keep clicking on it. And I haven't found like a button that I want to use for that yet. So we'll see. But all of these, I believe, are the basic ones that come with it. I didn't make any kind of change, so these are all the defaults on here. Chat messaging and so forth within that. Your camera in there, zoom in and out. I also use the mouse scroll wheel, does the same thing. Screenshot, print screen, that's pretty standard. In there, your map, being able to move in and out within the map. Mounts. Okay, here's the mount. As you start to get different mounts in the game, you get a general just mount for whatever is selected. I have that as X. I think that's the default. And mount abilities 1 and ability 2, B and C. But then I have my, as I've been getting new mounts, I've been putting them on the number keys in that. So for my Rafter mount is number 2. My Springer, my Skimmer, my Jackal. I haven't done anything for my Griffin mount yet. I just got my Griffin. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. So my Warclaw is number 3. So that's the thing I've been adding recently. And kind of maybe want to make this a little tutorial to go through so that people know that's there. Spectators, that's when you're into PvP. If you want to move around to all that. All the different ones going to a squad when you want to get involved with that. Mastery skills. To activate a mastery skill, I have a default at J. I haven't gotten into my fishing yet on this character, but I will and have that for all of, within that. And adding stuff for my Sky Skill Leap when I get that. So all those things are right in here. Miscellaneous stuff, your AoE loot. I have to auto loot, so I don't have anything in there. Your interact button, which is at your default. Showing enemy names, drawing weapons. Let's see. Full screen to equip, unequip your novelty, over here. That's your U in there. You can do specific musical instruments or specific toys or tonics. You can set that up. Your decorating Motog, you have that in there. Your build templates that you have in the build template section of your character. You can have some hotkeys devoted to that. And then you do have the ability to export or import different settings to a different device that you play. So there you go. Quick kind of, looking through of what I've got. And like I said, I'm going to have a little bit of fun right now going through all my stuff because now I have the larger setting for my interface. And that's, for me, who kind of sits a little bit farther back from their screen, is going to be a world of difference change. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Wonderful, wonderful. Do another little jump in here. I love this guy. My fashion on him is up to point. It is the duck head with the dragon tail, with the dogatar, as my friend Mike calls it, the Khajiit, how I call it, for my ESO stuff in there. But it's really a char underneath all that. So there we go. Ready for battle. Ready for combat. All right, everybody. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.